What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for joining. So today, I got a fashion haul, everything I picked up in South Korea and Philippines. I was out there for almost 4 weeks, and I was picking up pieces as I went. We about to get straight into it. No cuts, no intro. We just going off the top, all right? So let's see. Throw that one. So, to start us off, I grabbed this soccer jersey from a little random place. This was in Korea. Everything up front gonna be from Korea, and I'll let y'all know. But I grabbed a soccer jersey, long sleeve. This was a nice little pickup, something smooth. You know what I'm saying? It's a little simple little top. I like the color. I think powder blue look good on me. I'm gonna let y'all be the judge of that. So, this how we looking. And if y'all know me, my shoulder's crazy big, man. So I be having to either upsize or downsize. So I wear medium, but my shoulder's dang near a large. So I gotta be trying to pick my pieces based on that. But as you can see, this is a nice little pickup from just a little random. You dig? We jumped in there and found the little thing. Next, we got the pinstripe trouser slacks. I wanted me a pair of these, but I wanted them, a different style. These came a little baggy, so that's kind of my vibe right now. I ain't want to be looking like no corporate jet, but these was I feel like these was a good pickup. Very versatile. You could throw them on anything. Let me throw these on. Y'all freaky, man. Hold on. Dang. Y'all trying to catch me slipping on YouTube? This is crazy. Alright. We back. This how we looking. So, like I said, good baggy fit. Versatile. You can switch these up, dress them up, dress them down, or whatever. So my opinion on Korea was cool, man. I'm gonna say Korea, they didn't have a lot of streetwear. I wear a lot of streetwear day to day, but I can mix streetwear, vintage, high-end fashion, whatever, but Korea mainly had all high-end. So if you're not getting your Gucci's or Louis, it's not a lot to pick from. So you just gotta kind of find your footing in Korea. So next, we got another jacket, the Workman jacket. If you know me, you know I love a Workman jacket. I think this was a Zara pickup. So you can't go wrong with Zara. Quick story. I remember I was in Houston with my homies. They slow, bro. They slow. We in the mall, we in the Galleria Mall, and I'm like, yo, let's hit Zara real fast. I think this was before they really was hip on what Zara really was. Bro, they looked at me like I said, man, we finna smack your mama or something. Zara? I'm only going in Neiman's and I'm like, dang, that's how y'all look. Only Neiman's and only Louis and Gucci, my folks. Okay. I ain't know y'all was coming like that, but I guess so. So this is how we coming with the Workman jacket. This. Yeah. But yeah, bro, they was too good for Zara. So I ain't never too good for Zara. I get something from a thrift store if it's cold enough, But to each his own. I don't judge. Next, what we grabbed. I don't know if y'all can really see it. So I grabbed me some little accessories from Diesel. Diesel is the brand, if you ain't aware, with everything got like the big, the capital D on it or whatever. So I grabbed me some studded earrings with the D. Let me see that. The gold licks, D. Can't go wrong. See, I wasn't really a gold person. I promise you, I was all like white gold, silver. I would not wear yellow gold. I thought yellow gold was kind of cheesy, but as I done got older and more mature, you know, I've been throwing on that yellow gold, and the yellow gold hit, especially my watch, two-tone white and yellow gold. So after I got that, I'm like, man, gold kind of look good on me. I look good, you know? But I'm lying. Next, I probably picked up a grill item, man. Probably my favorite pickup on the trip. Favorite pickup, we got the Acme Studios. So, like I said, Korea got a lot of high-end fashion, so they actually had an Acme store. In Acme, you really can't get in person, you know, because there's no stores. You got to get them all online. But they like a, you know, designer jean. But look at these, though. Oh, my God. Look at them. What do you say? Jeans on like I've been working on a car. I ain't gonna cap. It was a shorty I had met at the club. We just chatting, you know what I'm saying? And then she was like, "Can I ask you a question? What happened to your jeans? Like, what did you know what I'm saying? Did you fall into some mud or something?" And my homie was like, "No, man, they don't cost a lot. They don't cost a lot of money." But hey, got the Acme's. So, if you know anything about jeans, you gotta get you some Acme's in your closet or whatever. I also been told that we living in a society, a social experiment. They trying to see how far they could take us with buying all of these. We buying dirty pants, we buying shoes that's dirty. Man, they probably in the corporate office dang near laughing like, bro, we can sell them anything, but hey, if you fly, it don't even matter. You know. So this is how we come with the Acme. What Ride 49 say? I spent $1,000 on them. I don't even want to take them off. I spent $1,000 on that. I dang near. No, but these was dang near $1 million Korean won. So I spent $1 million on these pants. I don't even want to take them off. And I spent $1,000 on that. Yeah. Anyway. Next. So no. First off, before I get to that, this is everything I picked up in Korea. Like I said, I didn't pick up this trip wasn't really like a shopping trip for me. You know, I just pick up pieces as I go. But this wasn't really like focused on shopping. Like when me and my homie went to Japan, second time I went to Japan, I was focused on just getting pieces, drip, buying whatever. This time it was mainly just like exploring, just trying to see what was going on. But you know, you can always pick up some pieces on the way. So then we went to Philippines, and Philippines, of course, we went to Manila, and we went to Cebu and Batangas for a day or so. So we was all around. We didn't really expect to get many pieces in the Philippines because we didn't really know what it had to offer, but I got a nice couple little things. So y'all see, I'll let y'all check them out. So first, from a brand called This Is Never That, I bought a little camo hat. If y'all know me, y'all know I'm a camo connoisseur. So I had to grab me some a camo hat, just a little dad hat, you know. Can't go wrong with that. So this dang near a fit right here. Especially in San Francisco, you gotta layer up, bro. I don't know what's wrong with this weather, but it's never warm. So next, got a nice little polo. So this is from a brand Patrol. I don't know if I'm butchering the name, but if I am, forgive me. But this was actually a Filipino brand. I think this was it in the Mall of Asia? I don't know where it was, to be honest. But it was just a Filipino brand. They were telling us a lot about the brand in the store. So we was just supporting. So I grabbed me a polo. Can't go wrong with a polo. So yeah. Just gonna get it started getting a little difficult. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There we go. So even we still good. So anyway, got a polo. Same place, same Filipino brand. Grabbed another one. It's like a little racer style polo. I like it. Will I wear it? To be determined. We're gonna figure that out. We're gonna figure that out. Some way, somehow I'm gonna pull it off. Maybe. But we'll get to that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So yeah, like I said, the brand had a nice amount of stuff. Mainly supporting. But it was cool, real cool people. Everybody in the Philippines, cool. We love Philippines. Filipino people, they vibe for sure. All right, here we go. Come on now. Yeah. So quiet as kept. Philippines actually had the fashion in the Philippines, man, it's hot. You gotta just consider how hot it really is. So it's hot in the Philippines, so you can't wear layers. You know what I'm saying? You usually wearing flips or something like that to just to not be too crazy hot. Man, it's 94 degrees all year round. So yeah, you gotta kind of pick your pieces according to that. A lot of people got wear high end, you know what I'm saying, luxury stuff. Then a lot of people just be chilling, wearing shorts and a tee and some flips or something like that. But this is how we looking right now. What y'all thinking thus far, you know? Next, we got a little Stussy tee. That's a Stussy plain white tee. You know, if you know, you know. So we was in the mix. We was just going place to place. This was in like one of them little Green Hills malls or something. I don't know. I was just grabbing anything at this point. So I grabbed this tee. Can't go wrong with just a white tee, even if you just working out in it. Can't go wrong. All right, we finna have a little problems. But I think we cool now. We cool for now. Yeah, we good. We good. Don't even trip. So yeah. Oh. So just while I'm putting this on, we can just kind of chat about Philippines. Oh well. I kind of brushed over Korea, man. Korea was a blur. I ain't gonna cap. Korea was a blur. Cause we was in and out. It was like a quick week. But we was just kicking it so much, it went so fast. All right, back to the fashion. Back to the heart, whatever you want to call it. So, went to a Stussy again, just grabbed some shorts. So I can go shorts, tee, you know, workout, whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, I was grabbing anything. But like I said, Korea was a blur because bro, they clubs a little bit different. Is in some areas that people recommend is not really my style or my homie style. You know, we like the hip hop, rap, R&B, stuff like that. So a lot of other places they play like, of course, like the global hits, top 40 and stuff. But they play like the house music, party, EDM, and all that stuff. So we're not really into that. So the places that we went, some areas we could have spent less time in and party more other places, but it was cool though. Next, we got the Supreme shirt. It's a plain Supreme shirt with the camo up front. Of course, y'all know I love camo as I got it on. So like I said, one of my favorite areas was Hongdae. Hongdae in South Korea. It was, they had a lot of clubs up the strip. And the crazy part is the clubs closed at 12 the next afternoon. And I didn't understand that for a little minute, because I'm used to our clubs in the US closing 2, maybe the strip closed at like 4 or something like that, but they closed at 12 the next day. So I'm meeting people, and my homie meeting people, and we like, all right, we in this area, we gonna go back to this other area at probably like 132, you know what I'm saying, just gauging it. And people like, no, we going there at 4:30. We 4:30? No way you going there at 4:30. Hey, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying, we actually did it and experienced it. I mean, 4:30, 5:30, 6:30 in the morning, 7 in the morning, still buying bottles. What? So, that was that. Okay. All right. Y'all see the fit what we got going on right now. This ain't bad, This is a little aggressive, but I think we can solve it. Next. Had to grab the clogs. You cannot go wrong with the clogs, man. And that's my, you know what I'm saying? I like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But you can't go wrong with the clogs. The boots. You can't go wrong with the boots. With the Berkeys. So yeah. Got these in the Mall of Asia as well. I've been looking for some clogs. I wanted some more like stylish ones, like, because I had bought something off Instagram, bro. Don't never buy nothing off no Instagram brand. I bought something on Instagram. They talking about this pre-sale is gonna take a month. It went a month, didn't hear nothing. It went 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, nothing. Didn't hear nothing. I DM'd them or whatever. It's people getting theirs, and I'm like, bro, is this a real brand? This a scam, whatever. People giving me the runaround. I said, bro, I just called my bank, bro. Call them. I put in an order and they ain't never sent them after 6 months. So I just had to go with plain Jane First. But look how they sit on the pants, though. Whew. That's hard. But yeah. Anyway, another zip up. Button up. What's this shirt called? I don't even know. I forgot what it's called. Cause I'm thinking of a button up, but it's a zip up. Whatever. Another one of these distressed crops. That's what I love about Asia. A lot of Asia, the trim on the fitting of their clothes is very nice. I like the crop style. So a lot of their clothes is tailored to that style. So that's what makes it. Oh, okay. We getting heavy right now, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah. So in Hongdae, like I said, they played the rap, they played real trap music, they play everything. So I'm like, okay. So Hongdae was a vibe. It's a lot of young people there though. Like, I'm only 27, but I'm talking about young, like fresh 19, fresh 20. They be wilding, shirts off and all that. Surprisingly, there's a lot of black people in Korea. Surprisingly. Next, we went and grabbed the jorts. I'm starting to get in my jorts vibe. But look at the wash on them. They hang low, double breasted pockets. I just made that up. I don't even know if that's a real thing. But anyway, double pockets on the back. This was a good quality. These are some nice shorts. I'm glad I picked these up. But like I said, Hongdae. In South Korea, there's a lot of black people. Because it's a lot of soldiers. The U.S. got like an army base. So it was cool. But some of them black people be, not even black people, just like, I guess that's just a people thing. Sometimes people go to different areas in the world and like assume a whole new identity. It's kind of like when people leave college or leave their hometown and go to college like in a different state and they just become a whole new person. it was kind of like that. Like you can get that vibe, but if you like know, you know what I'm saying? You could peep the scene, you could read people. You like, oh, come on, that's really not true. There's no need for that. Like, a couple times people trying to press me. Hold on, boy, we in South Korea. We in South Korea. You think you finna press me in South Korea, boy? Is you crazy? But after you know what I'm saying, you let them know what's up. Like, oh, my fault, bro. I ain't know that it's all love, bro. Yeah, I know it's all love. What you mean? But anyway, this how we coming right now. This tight hard, I ain't gonna lie. The shorts over the pants, I might be biased because I just love the pants so much. Or anything with the pants just look hard to me. Anyway. But like I said, so Korea was a blur because we was up to 9, 10 in the morning at the club and sleep during the day, get up, shop, go sightseeing, eat, try to rest, then we right back to it, you know. But they mess with Americans hard. We got showed a lot of love out there. It was a good time. Next, got another shirt. Where was this from? I ain't gonna lie. SWD. It's a random place to just stepped in. He had some streetwear and just grabbed something to, you know, throw on. And it, I like the black. I like the distress, fake distress, bleach look. So I had to grab it. Okay, now Philippines. Let's talk about how I was in the Philippines. Philippines was lit. The clubbing was crazy too. It was a vibe, cause we stayed in BGC, so that's like they call it. A lot of people call it like the Manhattan of the Philippines. Real nice, high rises, real clean, safe or whatever. And literally, we in walking distance to the club. So as soon as we walk out the club, our place, we go a block over. We at the clubs. So it was just such an easy access, and they all right there. And then we black Americans, which a lot of people abroad is not used to. They used to Africans and people from Europe, like black people from Europe, so Europeans or whatever. So it's kind of weird. Like they was all thinking I was mixed. And I'm like, no, I ain't mixed with nothing but black and black. They're like, no way, yo, because my complexion is a little bit lighter. But in America, people be thinking I be Indian, just depending on what I got going on. But anyway, so yeah, you just gotta kind of like let them know, like, black American is just like basically like whatever country they in, just say we in Philippines. You just explain to them like Filipino people are not the same as Korean people, are they? Or Korean people is not the same as Japanese. Anyway, no, they all from different places. And I say exactly, they're just like us. It's not one black. It's just not one black person. It's black person from America, black person from the UK, black person from South America, whatever. Then when you explain it like that from the Caribbean, they like, oh, that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, so I'm just black. That's it. I'm black American. No mix, no nothing, no mixture, nothing. All right, but yeah, got off that soapbox. Next. We got another dad racing hat. Where I get this from? Bershka. It give me like a Balenciaga vibe. I ain't gonna lie. But the thing is, in Balenciaga, this would have been $1,200. Easy. So it's hard though. So let's see how we're gonna do this. That's that. But like I said, we was clubbing, so we black Americans, so we just used to like, first off, we stick out like a sore thumb. So after you go to the club one day, you walk past it the next day, they gonna know you. And hold on, I'm putting on clothes, I ain't even tell y'all what it is. So we got a white button up. Can't never go wrong with a white button up, you know, so. And then y'all know I throw on a white button up, throw on a tie with some streetwear, dress it up, dress it down. We do a lot of stuff. It's gonna be kind of hard putting these sleeves on, but I'm gonna get through it. But like I said, we going to the clubs after a while. After one time, they know you. And we showing love. Like, we like, the line too long. We just walk into the front like, yo, here, putting this in their hand, and they okay. After you show love, but they love you to death. So now every day, you coming in? It's up, and we like, no, not today, not today. Come on, no, just step in. I got you. You too. Let's go. So especially my pants. Especially my homie, bro. He could have had a residency in that. Boy, they knew him like a bug. Cause we was playing crazy, bro. We was popping it, bro. But we enjoyed it. The clubbing scene was fun. The food was great, man. I miss just being able to go to, like, you can go to like random little places and really get some quality food. Like, we eating at a little food hall, which is like a food court at the mall, Uptown Mall, and we getting quality food for $6. I'm talking about beef, rice, vegetables, you know what I'm saying? Shrimp, chicken, this, that. So real deal, you know? Did I button it wrong? I didn't even button it wrong like that. That's crazy. I'm yapping. But yeah, so I kinda missed that, bro. That was cool. But yeah, like I said, we was kicking it, man. But the food, the people, the vibes, you know what I'm saying? You're a couple hours from the beach. So, you know. But that's one thing I don't understand, boy. Whew. Boy, Philippines, bro, it's so packed, man. It's like when the driver told us it was 125 million people in the islands. The island not that big, yo. So it's just people everywhere at all times. But look, that's how we come. Yeah. All right. Let me continue. I ain't trying to hold y'all up too long, but if y'all this far, I love you. So next, we got the chrome shirt. Supposed to be chrome. Anyway. Just picked up another shirt. Hey, this probably gonna be my hardest one yet. So yeah, we will be back to the Philippines. Hold on. Come on. Get good, get right. Yeah. Okay. There we go. So it's Korea. Korea, a destination place that I recommend. Hold on. Can't do it without putting a whole ensemble on. Should I do it like the back in the day? Okay. There we go. So what I recommend Korea, yeah, I mean, going anywhere is an experience that everybody should try out or whatever. I would think you plan it out more because I think Korea's more a plan it out place, and then also like do a lot of stuff referring to like skin, beauty, stuff like that, facials, massages, like they great for the Korea. Me and my homie, we don't really, you know what I'm saying, we're not really doing that. So don't go there to the shop. If you want to go to the shop, you gotta go to Japan. Great secondhand market, but if you want to do, you know what I'm saying, your beauty stuff, your treatments, and this, and this, Korea is a quick stop, and it's actually like only 90-minute flight from there to Japan. So I would hit Korea for like a few days, and then hit straight to Japan for a longer duration, 10 days, 14 days is a must. Next, I grabbed me a Ferrari jacket, a racer. Yeah, grabbed it. Nice. I'm glad I grabbed it. It's actually a great pickup. I get a lot of compliments. I only wore it once, but yeah. So okay. Let's see. We finish the touches. Bing. Come on, Hood. Hood always trying to hate. There we go. That's decent. I'm only like 35, 40 pounds heavier, but it's how we looking. That's not too shabby. But like I said, when we went out of town, shopping and everything wasn't in the forefront of the trip, but we still grabbed some nice pieces. Thank y'all for watching to this point. Subscribe. Y'all already know. I don't even gotta tell y'all that, but I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll see y'all again.